Something with the light, the clock, and the sink. Yeah, I definitely feel like I'm just missing something. Probably wherever this key goes. Wait, can I unlock that? No, I can't. That's right. Thank God Superman's next year.
I know. I'm so ready for it. And at least we're getting Creature Commandos in December. That was pretty fun.
Yeah. We could probably justify doing that on this channel.
Yeah, for sure. It's got enough monsters in it. December is just a weird month because the big movies coming out are like Craven and the Lion King prequel.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You forgot the biggest movie of the year.
Well, of course,
Nosferatu.
Nosferatu, which won't make any money, but I'm gonna go see it.
You know what? I'm Terrifier 3 has me going big. Nosferatu will outgrow Craven and the Lion King prequel.
I want to believe you.
I'm betting it.
The Lion King prequel. Okay, it's like so that last movie made almost $2 billion, right?
Did it? I knew it made a billion.
Oh yeah, it made a ton, and it's like maybe people care about this one. It could also
I
be like
don't think
Joker
they
2.
will. I don't think they will. People went to see that first one because it was a remake of a classic. Nobody gives a fuck about the Lion King prequel. It'll bomb just like everything else Disney has done. Because
we'll see.
Why not?
I don't think it'll make $1 billion. I don't know. But it could be.
I think we're living in a timeline where anything is possible at this point. If you'd asked me when Joker 1 came out that if a Joker 2 movie would not only be critically panned but also not make any money, I wouldn't have believed you.
Right. Even The Flash, which I brought this up many times, that underperformed well below any of my expectations. Like, that really surprised me. I thought, like, oh, it'll make money for sure. Nope.
Thank God.
Not to say I'm surprised once I actually saw the movie. But I thought for sure, oh yeah, do fine. And then to your point about the Lion King, it could be like, how Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland makes $1 billion, and then a second one comes out years later that nobody cares about and nobody sees. It could be like that.
Yeah. I always forget he made a second.
Well, it wasn't Tim Burton; it was somebody else who directed it. I think he produced it though, but it was still Johnny Depp. It was still mostly the same cast. But the fad was dead by then.
Yeah, it's like who cares? I just think there's a bad movie fatigue more than anything.
Oh, 1000%.
For whatever reason, these studios have stopped trying. And even the general audience can tell, well, you didn't put a lot of effort into this. I don't think I want to go spend like $100 at the movie theater to go see that.
Sony put more effort into the first 2 Venom movies, which is the thing I never thought I'd say.
Sony unironically killing it this year, pumping out shit.
Who's doing worse, Sony or Lionsgate?
Lionsgate.
Yeah.
They're putting out stuff that I care about, but it's bad. I still haven't seen Borderlands. I don't know if I can. My buddy Jake there is in the chat is one of the biggest Borderlands fans I know, and he saw it.
And liked it.
Jake, would you say that you liked the Borderlands movie, or you tolerated the Borderlands movie?
I haven't seen it. I can't comment.
And then you got like The Crow.
Oh god. Okay, if I watched the Crow remake, will that potentially qualify for my 5 worst horror movies of the year, or do you think that doesn't?
I haven't seen it, so I can't comment. But I don't think the original really counts as a horror film. Maybe like a gothic thriller.
Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't call the original horror movie, but I don't know. I think I see it as like a spooky superhero
A vibe
movie.
to it.
It's horror adjacent, at least.
Yeah. Daddy, it started when instead of it calling Dumb and Dumber 2, 2 and Dumber, they went with the obvious Dumber and Dumber 2.
That's when they fell off.
Jake, the new one will be so bad that it's scary. Oh, that's true. Oh, I haven't been down here. Maybe I have.
But then there's stuff
Where
like I
does this
remember.
key go to?
I remember when the first Joker movie came out, and there was that conversation around it of like, does this count as a horror movie? And I don't think it does. But,
Absolutely fucking not.
I mean, it's a psychological thriller. There's certainly horror elements. Like, there's a conversation around it. The second one, I can 1000% say doesn't count, which I've seen. So no, that will not be on my bottom 5 of the year. I want to put Venom there, but that doesn't count either.
Gonna be honest, I kind of lost the joke there, but clicked enter anyway. Yeah, I was reading. I was like, I think I get what he's going for, but all right, Teddy. We're gonna save because we've made some progress, and this place is being annoying.
Yeah, he's looking pretty happy. He's looking chill.
Yeah.
Does Megalopolis count as a horror movie?
No, that is a comedy.
Oh.
But hey, I mean, at least cinema is saved, right?
Woo!
The only way I can watch Megalopolis if it's that video I guess sent you where the guy's wearing like a puppet mask. If everyone's wearing those, the one that delivering that god awful dialogue.
I'm just bummed that like almost every bad movie I've seen this year just won't count for my bottom 5 horror movies. Salem Slot's the only one. And I guarantee it's gonna be there.
I think I have a pretty good bottom 5 right now. Let's see, 2024 movies. That's horror, that's horror, that's horror. Yeah? Yeah, I've got a pretty solid one. Teddy, no, there's no conversation. Joker's not a horror movie. With that logic, Taxi Driver is a horror movie. Yeah.
I could see some people calling Taxi Driver a horror movie. I wouldn't agree.
The real horror is watching a Martin Scorsese film.
Why do you hate cinema?
Because cinema's got its head up its own ass. No, I do need to watch more Scorsese. I just I find Scorsese fans more annoying than I do Scorsese. But ain't that always
That's fair.
the way?
I think I have that with Tarantino fans. Even though I do like
I'm
Tarantino
just starting to
a lot.
lose respect for Tarantino. Like, let him go make your movie.
But he can't, because it's supposed to be his last one. And whatever it is won't be good enough. So scrap it and try something else.
That's why you should never set that limit. Like, just make a movie, and then if you don't have an idea, don't make a movie.
He's gonna do this till he's 90.
Till he's 90. Okay. I don't think we can do anything down here.
Yeah, 3 for sure that I want to see to fill out my bottom 5. Potentially, who knows? I might like one of these. Would be Night Swim, Imaginary, and The Strangers Chapter 1.
I do want to watch The Strangers Chapter 1 now that I've seen the original. Teddy, I like Martin Scorsese. I just like to say I don't to mess with people who love Scorsese. Yeah, that's more so the thing is just like, I like saying shit like that because people are like, what do you mean you don't like Scorsese?
And I think Tarantino fans can be the same.
Yeah. I also like to do that for Nolan Bros. It's so funny.
I mean, any big director has their following. I do like Nolan a lot.
I like Nolan. I like Nolan, but I can also track where he stops making movies I give a shit about. It's Dark Knight Rises.
I think that's fair.
I have not liked a single movie he's released since that movie. I couldn't even finish Tenet. And to be fair, I haven't seen Oppenheimer because I pulled it up on Peacock and I was like, do I really want to watch a 3-hour movie on a subject I don't care about? The answer was no. Where are these stairs?
Oh. Where are the stairs?
Where do these stairs go? I have a key, I just don't know where it's supposed to be used. Teddy says Tarantino fans are just Scorsese fans.
Yep.
Oh wait, this just leads back over here. Wait, what's in D3? I like Oppenheimer because I like World War II stuff. Yeah, it's 3 hours. Well, not even a like I hate long movies thing. It's just, you know how much other shit I could do in 3 hours.
You could watch like 3 Hellraiser movies.
Yeah, I like 2.
I don't know how short those later ones get, but I'm sure most of them are under 90 minutes.
Yeah, probably. I could watch like an entire saga of Dragon Ball Z, which is much more interesting than anything Nolan's ever made. Terrifier is 3 hours. Oppenheimer can be 3 hours. Yeah, but Terrifier is good. I should have won the Oscar instead of Oppenheimer.
You haven't seen it.
Shut up.
I did hear some surprisingly decent things about Smile 2. I'm like, I might check that out. And then I found out it was over 2 hours, and I was like, oh, come on. That premise does not need to be over 2 hours.
I have to admit, I kind of want to see Smile too, and I think a big part of that is Naomi Scott.
That's a factor. And I've heard she's great in it. Like, I've heard she is the reason to watch it.
I hate you. I know what you did. Teddy says, "Hate you. I know what you're doing, but I still hate it."
But that's something where the problem with Smile 2 is for what we're doing on this channel. It's like, well, it's probably not going to be good enough to make my top 5, and it's probably not going to be bad enough to make bottom 5. So it's kind of low stakes for me right now.
That's what I'm worried about, because like the first one wasn't bad. It wasn't good.
Yeah, I know you guys didn't really care for it.
Yeah, it's just kind of generic, although it has a kick-ass ending.
Yeah, and I basically know what the ending is, but...
Oh, you haven't even seen the first one?
No, I haven't seen the first one, but I know the big spoilers. I didn't really care.
Go watch it for our boy Kyle Gallen.
That's true. And he's had a bunch of movies the last couple of years that I've heard are really cool, and I haven't watched any of them. I really
I'll be back
to.
in like 50 minutes if you're still here. We should.
Yeah, we should be. We're making progress. But no, at this point in the year, I can comfortably say The Substance is the big one I still need to watch, and yes. Nosferatu is the one I'm still hyped for. That isn't yet. Those are the two.
I still gotta watch Terrifier 3, and I might watch Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 2.
There's a chance it gets, if I see enough bad movies, that could get knocked out of my bottom 5, because I didn't hate it.
Oh, God.
Sounded like Ewan McGregor for a second.
That's the high ground.
That's true.
Another one.
Hello? Can I call Tommy Jarvis?
That's a different guy.
He can show up here.
What the hell is happening with the sound? I'm scared.
You should be.
Okay, where? Let's go back. Oh, director's office. Cool. Is that what I needed in here? Yes.
Bingo. We're back in business.
Mr. Arnold, I think we're back in business. We're gonna save again because goddamn. Azel James runs like Steven Seagal. Was he? Maybe when are you talking about like when he's hurt or?
I can believe that Steven Seagal bumbles around like that in recent
Yeah,
years.
wrong way, damn it.
So tomorrow we're going to be doing our double feature commentary on The Evil Dead and the remake, which I'm very excited for.
I'm also very excited.
Next Friday, do we want to do that Ash versus Evil Dead season 1 binge, or is that too many Evil Dead things in a row? Would you rather do something else?
Well, I don't mind doing it next week, but let's also just see what the wheel spin is. Oh god.
Yeah, for sure. Well, and the wheel spins for the double feature commentaries, I assumed we'd be doing those like every other week. But I mean, if you wanted to do those weekly, that'd be fun.
Well, it's tricky, right? Because that was the plan. Because we were only doing things every other week, but now we're focusing on Haven of Horror. We'll see what it is. If it's something that like we can wait a week, then yeah. If it's something we're chomping to do, then we can just do it.
And I will say I'm not gonna be here this Sunday, so if Noah's here, you guys can do whatever.
Bastard.
I can't. I'm going to a wedding.
Ew.
You don't believe in marriage?
No. No, I went to my one friend's wedding. It turned out to be a mistake because I didn't know anybody there. So I just kind of sat in the corner during the whole thing. And then as soon as like bathrooms changed, I left. So if you could have a horror game starring an action hero, who would it be? Like an action character or an action actor?
I mean, the correct answer is Ash Williams in any scenario, but if you're just talking action hero or actor specifically, I mean, a horror game with Keanu as your lead character could be cool. It could also be fun to see John Wick in a horror setting.
Yeah.
Or Neo.
I'm gonna go Arnold. Any action star. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go Arnold.
I would love if Arnold did motion capture for a new video game. It was the lead. Awesome.
So I mean, he does do stuff for that.
For the what?
The Predator game.
Oh.
What the fuck?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, cause they have. I think we're done here. It's actually kind of cool how you get the code.
Yeah. Is this game obsessed with numbers?
The numbers, Mason. What do they mean?
It's the number 23.
Yeah, I saw that movie, but it was a long time ago. I don't want the answer. Just like tell me what I'm looking for.
We should have noticed. We should have figured this out. Okay, so 1 year. The first number is 1 because this game is really into numbers.
Oh.
And then count the amount of pills in the sink.
That's so stupid. How are you
I
supposed to
know.
figure that out?
People did.
Alright, so I'm gonna jot this down. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6.
And then the next one is 2 because that's what the clock hand is on.
Yeah.
It's at 2:00. And then the last one is 2 for the blinking light. It's not what the light's pointing at. It's because it blinks twice.
Sakes.
That's stupid, right?
Dumb.
And how are you supposed to know what the correct order is?
I think it's the order it's mentioned in the puzzle. Or in the note.
Okay.
Maybe. No, that's a really obtuse puzzle. I don't like that. One, 6.
We did it.
Yay!
I just wanted to, like, show you what the solution was and not just read off the number.
No, I appreciate that.
For gameplay purposes.
We help each other.
What's in the box?
I don't know. Last time I saw chains in a box, I watched Hellraiser. Oh. What?
Nothing. Oh, that's the scariest thing it could be.
Bastards. What if the game just ended right here? That'd be so funny.
Oh my god. Is this the man behind the curtain?
He's back, the man behind the mask.
I think we're looking at something metaphorical.
Oh, it's a button. With a -1.
Godzilla -1?
Oh, it's the elevator button. Now where the hell's...
Oh.
Why wasn't it in the box? What?
And there wasn't anything else you could do with that statue.
Everyone, thanks for tuning in. Welcome to another exciting edition of Trick or Treat, where
It's
you
not
answer our
Halloween.
questions correctly and win a prize beyond.
I never did unlock that one door.
Or you
And
fail
we
to
never
answer
will.
correctly
Oh.
and receive the punishment. It's all in the hands of our lucky contestant, James Sunderland. James,
What?
are you ready to play Trick?
Oh my
or
god, that's
Treat?
our name.
Excellent. Here's your first question. In the early 1800s, a terrible disease spread across Silent Hill, resulting in the death of many of its inhabitants. Their bodies thrown into the lake to sleep forever in their watery grave. How many souls were lost during the plague? 1,
Oh, fuck off.
2, 67, 3, 85. Know the answer? Well, you better hold on to it. You never know when it might come in handy. Now, on to the second question. Follow Sanders Street heading east and further on to the outskirts of town. One and only one road will take you towards the lumberyard and the cemetery. What is the
Should
name
I be
of that
taking
road?
notes?
1. Bachman Road. 2. Munson Street. 3. Wiltsey Road. Did you get that? I sure as hell hope so. And for a third and final question, Silent Hill witnessed a gruesome murder a few years back.
I mean, did they deserve it?
Bones, splattered blood.
Oh,
What a terrible tragedy. What a gruesome end to
I just don't have the full
such lives.
context.
One of the victims was a local boy named Billy Loquet. But what was the name of the other victim? Billy's sister. One, Miriam.
am I supposed to be answering this?
Heather. 3, Julia. Well, that's the last of our questions. Have you got it all figured out? If so, fantastic. The time will soon come to collect your prizes. But be careful. If you're wrong, well, looks like that's all the time we have for today, folks. Thanks for tuning in. See you somewhere, sometime.
It seems weird to introduce this far into the game.
Bye-bye.
There should have been a disclaimer up front that this game requires a notepad.
Fucking real. Wow,
So
that
my
sounds
guess,
weird.
my guess would be that you use the elevator buttons to answer those questions, but like, it's weird that they did just all 3 in a row and didn't let you answer. So I don't know what's going on.
Well, he said that we'd have a chance to collect our prize soon. So I think that's something that will be coming back.
In 4 hours, probably.
Thank God, I don't know the answer to any of them.
I really
Come
hope
on,
the
if both
climax
did
of
that
this
much
game.
damage.
I really hope the climax of this game goes on for 20 hours, like Alien Isolation.
Oh God. Thank God we don't have to. What?
What?
Oh,
Oh,
weird.
they black screened you to death.
Thank God we don't ever have to play that again.
Yeah. Good game, just too long.
Way too long. Yeah, when we were playing it, I was like, oh, maybe I'm wrong. Like, maybe this, like, maybe I'm having a better experience and it's not as long. And it hit me. I was like, nope, nope, this just won't end.
It wouldn't end. Bow down there. You need to get your line launcher. That'll take you across those chasms.
God damn it.
This is why we keep the flashlight on.
Alright. Kitchen disposal. Oh, come on.
Oh my god. You're not supposed to stand up that way.
If you're gonna throw this many enemies at me, you gotta give me more aim.
I agree. Or a sword or something. Fighting with this pipe's gotten kind of old. Let's mix up the weaponry a bit.
Oh my god.
I assume you saw the rumor that an Arkham Asylum series is back in development, but this time with Barry Keoghan's Joker as the main character for the Matt Reeves.
I didn't know it was like an Arkham thing specifically, but I just saw the headline. It's like, yeah, he's getting a spinoff.
It's a rumor. We'll see, but I think it could be interesting.
It could be cool. I think I've gotten to that point. As much as I like Penguin, you need to be open to letting having Batman in these things.
That's fair.
We didn't get to review it, but it's gonna be fucking absurd in the finale when Batman doesn't show up, when a fucking bomb went off in the middle of the city.
Yeah, it was a small bomb. I don't disagree, but I still really like the episode.
It's a good episode.
And I'm looking forward to that finale.
Yeah, I legitimately don't know where it's going, and that's exciting, but I think they're stretching for me anyway, the realm of believability that Batman isn't just not around.
That's a fair criticism. He should at least be mentioned.
Yeah, it's just like, why are these people scared of him? He never shows up.
But as for the Joker thing, I mean, if it's anything like that Sophia Arkham episode we got, then totally down. I also think his take on Joker could be cool.
Yeah.
But what a lot of people are having is, oh, I'm sick of the Joker. The Joker's overdone. This Joker fatigue, if you will.
In what?
I don't really have that.
My question is, in what? In the 10 years since The Dark Knight came out, he's had basically a cameo in 2 films. And 2 solo films that are kind of the Joker.
But kind of not.
And you had Arkham Knight.
Yep.
And Origins. What?
And we have Joker DLC and the Suicide Squad game that I agree doesn't need to be there, but that's also not the main problem with that game.
Yeah, I feel like people are saying, oh, Joker's overdone or stuck in like 2008.
I'm kind of in the same boat as you. I'm just not seeing it.
I fucking love how ineffective this pipe is.
Yeah, you need a sword. And I think that's the problem too, is when the last Joker, the last real Joker, I should say, that you had was Jared Leto. There's nowhere to go but up.
That shit's starting to piss me off. Oh. Why isn't there a prompt to tell you that? That's insane.
Oh, did you figure out a...
Yeah, you're supposed to mash X, but in nowhere does it indicate that I can do that.
The amount of hits is still frustrating. Like,
No,
it still
it's
goes
ridiculous.
There's a difference between challenging gameplay and, oh, this is just repetitive and annoying. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm liking this game, but the combat is at the point where I'm like dreading combat experience.
Right.
Although knowing how to get out of those fucking grabs helps.
That's true. I'm glad we know.
Fuck off, bug. Alright. We don't want to go in the maintenance room yet.
And I mean, I do agree with you that I'm kind of over Batman things without Batman. The Penguin's just so good.
I would be placated at that, I guess, if just like it was mentioned, oh, he showed up after everyone was gone.
Right.
Just a mention.
All you need is a mention of whatever Oz and Sophia are doing in the finale, like, oh, Batman's rescuing survivors from that explosion. Like, he's pulling people out of the rope. That's all you need. Just one line. Like, oh, that's what he's doing. Okay, that makes sense.
I'm like, yeah, sure, maybe Sophia doesn't know about it, but like, Penguin should be worried about it.
Yeah, it should have come up more, but it's just so good. Like, it's a fair criticism. And also, I guess what helps is like with that Joker show, whether the rumor's real or not, whether that happens or not. We pretty much know that the next thing we're gonna get in this universe is the Batman 2, so I'm still just kind of waiting for that and waiting to even know what that looks like and what the story is. I'm just anxious for that movie,
Yeah.
regardless of what the other spinoffs are.
Yeah, that's what I care about more.
Even the Penguin, like, there's been all this talk of a season 2, which I never, like, go back 3 months, I never even thought that was on the table. I always went into this thinking this was just going to be a one-season miniseries, but it's also been doing so insanely well for them. Yeah, I'm sure everyone's like, yeah, let's keep this going.
Yeah, no, I always suspected that if this did well, we'd be hearing, well, you know, we're gonna do a season 2. Warner Brothers desperately needs a win, and
that's true.
Now that they have one, they're gonna milk it.
Yep, and yeah, exactly. Like, not that I don't trust this creative team, it's just also Warner Brothers' motto has been, oh, this thing was successful, keep that going. It made $1 billion. Oh no, we made Joker 2, but the first one made $1 billion.
You still made Joker 2, but Matt Reeves is not Todd. But I do have some
The
good
only-
news, Robert.
Oh,
This
yes.
is the year that hockey becomes outlawed.
That is true. Is that good news?
If you don't care about hockey, it is.
Yeah, I'm not a big hockey guy.
I don't know the first thing about it except for the Mighty Ducks 2.
Here's a random question. Whenever we reboot to bring back Jason Voorhees, is him being like part of his backstory just being like a hockey enthusiast when he's a kid, is that going too far? Is that too cutesy, or is that something you
That's a
roll with?
little too cutesy, but I would roll with it. Oh,
James.
you're here.
Mary.
Oh my god, we haven't seen you in like 10
Mary, I
hours.
thought. Sorry. Anyway, I'm glad you're alive.
Anyway? What do you mean, anyway? I
Calm
was
down.
almost killed back there. I have never been so scared. in
I
my
don't
whole
even
life.
know you.
All you care about is that dead wife of yours.
That's a fair thing to
Couldn't
care
less
about.
Me, could you?
No, I just.
Then stay with me. Don't
You've
leave
known
me
each other
here.
for 5 minutes.
You're supposed to take care of me.
To be fair, those 5 minutes were like 10 hours ago. Just throwing this out there, I could be way off. I think this game is about grief.
No,
I think
it's
it's
about
about regret.
trauma.
Laura,
It's about all of them,
you
John.
found her?
That's what's so powerful
Yeah,
about it.
but she ran away.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. You made us chase after that
Yeah,
kid and
you,
almost got us killed.
You really seem to care.
Shut up, Maria.
Do you know her?
Or whatever your name is.
I'd never met her before.
Who
I
are
just
you?
feel sorry for her. She's all alone and I don't know, for some reason I feel like it's up to me to protect her.